Hi guys, so here we will now look at a research article and give you a brief description of how to create a matrix. Here we have a research article, and if we click on each of these sections, we will see that we find the various parts of the article. Here we have the year and volume number, the title of the journal, the title of the article, the authors of the article, the abstract, which gives us a brief summary of the entire article, the introduction, an example of a definition found within the introduction, the purpose of the study, the method section, where you can find the sample, the data collection method, and here we can see the research design that was used and the method of data collection that was used, the results, and we know that this particular study is quantitative because we can see the statistical data being presented, the discussion section where the results of the where the results of the research are summarized, and the limitations, as well as the final conclusion. In addition, we can see the references for this article. This is a very important section because here you will be able to find other articles that are just like this one. And then you'll be able to find other articles that might be relevant and good for your matrix. And here we have a sample of a filled out matrix. As you can see on this side, we have all the basic journal information, the year, the volume, the authors, the journal, and the title of the article. We were able to find all of these at the very top of our article. So will you when you are looking for your various articles. In addition to that, we have the summary of findings. The purpose of the study can be copied and pasted straight from the article you are reading into the matrix. It is the same thing with the definitions. Please be reminded that definitions are not abbreviations. So if you see abbreviations, please don't include those in your definitions because that's not what a definition is. Then we have the sample and the method of measurement, and here we see that summarized. In addition to that, we have the findings, the summary of what was found. Here you summarize the discussion and conclusion section. Therefore, you must revise and read the discussion and conclusion section and summarize it here. These two sections are truly the only sections that you will need to summarize. The rest of these sections can be copied and pasted. That is the journal information, the purpose, and the definitions. Thereafter, you include a section called implications for your research. This is where you write anything that you either want to borrow from the research article that you read, or something that you want to be wary about and plan in advance for your own research. So, for example, if you like the questions that they asked in this particular article, or you like the method that was used, this is where you'd write that and say that you would be, in essence, using some of these ideas, or that these ideas can benefit your research. If you find any specific limitations that you want to plan ahead for, then you would also write that here. At the bottom, you include the reference for the specific article that you are looking at. So basically, you need this section here to write your reference here. Do not submit the list of references for the article. So don't come and give us this, because this is not the reference for the article. In order to adequately reference the article, you must select the name, the title of the article, the authors, the year and date of publication, as well as the volume, and provide us that reference in appropriate APA format. Now that you have a basic idea, let's take a look at what you're actually being asked to do. And let's briefly look at how you find the literature review matrix sample. We have here the Research Methods Students Resource folder. This is specifically for students of RSCH 2014, Research Methods. Here we have Phase 1, the Literature Review Matrix. If you click on that folder, you will find the Literature Review Matrix template. Click here and you will be brought to a Google Doc like this. You're going to copy this sample, the entirety of it, and you're going to paste it into a blank Google Doc. Remember always also to properly write the title of your document by including your group number, your section, and the title of the assignment. Be reminded that for our course, we only need 10 articles. You will then invite all your group members to fill this out. You might need to do a little bit of editing, as we see here, to bring your table back to the center. So when I copied this, you see that it's a little bit off. You might have to edit that a little bit. Remember at the top here to include your group number, the list of your group members, and the purpose of the study. This one is particularly important because it will help the person who is grading you to know whether your articles align with your purpose. All of your articles must align with the purpose of the study. Just as we did in our sample lesson, you will also take from your research article and copy and paste into the various sections for each article until you complete the 10 articles that are needed. If you do more than 10 articles, only the first 10 articles will be graded. Please be reminded that your articles must be quantitative in nature and they must also be primary sources.